Guys, welcome to the show.
We do that like Dr. Love.
We're here to
Hello,
talk
ladies and
about
gentlemen. Welcome to the What Next Live
before
Night
we
edition.
that
We got
Forgive them.
we have the
For
lovely
they're excited
Tufa,
about the
Tufa
new
in the
mics.
house,
Forgive them.
aka Apple Pookie. Make sure you follow her.
Yeah.
She will follow you back.
Thank you.
Then we have J. Watamotes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. Guys, we're here to talk about Captain Marvel.
Who run the world? Girls. Girls. Say it.
And in the news today, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Paddy's a hater. Straight up hater. That's
No,
what
I'm
it
not a
is.
hater. All
Guys,
the girls
so
out
we
there.
went and
know
watched
that.
Captain Marvel,
Aye. They
and
like to do that.
it was interesting. This is a review of Captain Marvel. Tulienda kuiona kwanza premiere night on that note.
Whoop.
Apparently, it wasn't premiere night.
That was a premiere night.
Released the day before.
Ah.
I know, right? I know. But it's
Meh,
cool.
it
We
is
were,
okay.
we were among the first 1,000 people to watch it in Nairobi, Kenya.
1,000.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
First
We
1,000.
are so special.
Yeah, I know.
1,020.
I'm
Do
one
you know how
over
many people
1,000.
there are in Nairobi?
1 over 1,000. Yeah.
Do you know how many people there are in Nairobi?
6 million.
Thank you.
Aya. So, what did we think? Let's talk characters and cast. That's an interesting cast.
Yes.
Yeah. I think let's start with Brie Larson herself.
Are shapeshifters.
Because she's the star of the movie. I personally liked her.
Yeah, she's likable.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
She's
I thought they would take like a much more like snippy approach to her, being like, Captain Marvel.
Why would she be that?
No,
Why?
no. But then,
Careful, bruv. You do not want them ladies attacking you when you walk out of this place.
Judgment free zone, but why would she be snappy?
No. I was expecting they'd make her like more snappy and more like more powerful than. But she's actually a pretty cool character.
She was very chill
She was
about
chill,
it.
man. She was so
Yeah.
cool. And even her interactions with like Nick Fury, Samuel L.
Yeah.
were like that movie actually like now you actually see how they built the bond between the two of them.
What is this?
The SHIELD logo
Does announcing your identity on clothing help with the covert part of your job?
said the space soldier who was wearing a rubber suit.
Like by the end of Infinity, we were like, oh, that's why.
Now
it's
I
called.
get
Yeah, like,
it.
oh, that's why it's called.
And that's why my favorite character in that movie was Nick Fury. This is one because he wasn't the snappy, all-knowing bastard from
Yeah.
from the other
Yeah,
Avengers
yeah,
movie.
yeah.
This is a guy who's being introduced to a lady wearing a laser tag costume.
It was a laser tag
Laser
costume.
tag
It was a scuba diving suit. Like that's Halloween. Like poor girl.
So he was there, and it was very cool to see him scared. Once
Yeah, I
he
know.
realized-
Like a Nick Fury who has
Yeah.
no idea what the hell
Yeah.
is going. Like because Nick Fury is always like 10 steps ahead, but in this
okay.
one he's just like, wait, people will fly. Wait, this chick is shooting like whatever. Wait,
I'm talking to Carson.
yeah,
but
yeah,
really
but
the
it's not.
girl
Yeah,
with
with
me.
Coulson,
Yeah.
but it's actually not him. But then it's like I like they really sold that sort of like.
they did it very well.
Yeah.
Nick Fury as well.
I think for me, what I wanted to see more for Nick Fury, but I guess I wanted to
Even
see.
about him though.
No. I was also expecting to see maybe how he became more stern, like how he became more. Because in this movie, is like super chill by
Maybe
the.
with age, I guess.
Yeah, I
don't
guess
know.
for all the shit he's seen
Yeah,
by the.
it's like,
over, yeah.
Over the period of
That's
the
true.
MCU,
That's
like,
true.
it's
That's
just
true. Yeah.
Another day.
Yep.
Another
It
dollar.
was really cool though. The
Yeah.
I mean, Nick Fury, Coulson still looks the same age.
Yeah, I know.
Like a vampire.
I know.
Like
Dude,
a
I feel like
Coulson.
at the end of Avengers 4, they'll be like,
Maybe
yo,
he's
Coulson
an
was an
alien.
alien.
Yeah, by then all that time he's like a Skrull
It's
by
not
then.
Aging, man. It's not aging. Either Marvel's action, the anti-aging Kree.
Yeah. Speaking of anti-aging, by the way, it was impressive how they did with Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it was wow. Like you can't even tell.
Yeah.
He looks
It
like
was
a.
they did with-
Yeah.
To me, he looked like he had a flat head. What? He did look like he had a flat head. I was like, okay.
Let's
was-
also talk the Kree themselves, Jude Law, the team, the squad, that Special Forces squad.
What? For me, Jude Law, from being like Dumbledore to this was just, I don't know.
You didn't. How gonna feel? How can I feel?
But in most of his movies, he's like a backstabber. I'm sorry. Like in most of his movies, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like he's just that
He threw us
guy
off.
who-
Yeah, he did.
He threw us off.
He did. He
Well,
did.
I think he threw. For me, I was thrown off completely because at the end we're like, oh, the Kree are the bad guys. Jude Law is a bad guy.
Spoiler alert.
That's what I'm telling you. Like his character is normally quite,
Yeah,
dodgy. So
that's true. That's true.
So I was like, I kept on waiting to see what is he going to do. When he kept telling her, "Oh, you're special," like,
He's Brit, man.
you could tell he was definitely hiding something.
yeah,
from
there
her.
was something behind.
Like
there,
they make
his
very good
eyes.
villains, exactly. Brits, but
Brits
then that's
make
like
very
this
good
dude. Yeah,
villains.
yeah.
And Jude Law.
Also, the rest of the cast, I liked. She's called Lashana Lynch as Monica Rambo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah. She was. I actually
Fire
bought
father,
their
baby.
relationship.
About to show these boys how we do it. You ready? Higher, further, faster, baby.
I wish. I mean, I guess there wouldn't have been that much time to develop their relationship.
True.
But I liked her. She was a pretty cool.
She was
character.
she was
really
easy.
dope.
Yeah,
Badass,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
But Kwanzaa when the happened that green girl, what was her name? The one from the Kree. The one who- when the being chased.
Dr. Minerva.
Yes.
Yeah, who's played by
Is it Dr. Minerva I'm talking about?
Gemma Chan.
Yeah. Yep. It's Minerva.
Eh,
What?
okay, I'm sorry. You're right. It was Dr. Minerva. Then when she went, like, she appeared in the... Is it the guy? What's it called?
Kanye.
Kanye.
Gemma Chan.
You want a
Forgive
moment?
Joseph. He is
Forgive
in
him.
love.
Well.
Though, to bring us back to the team, me, to be very honest, I'm tired of seeing, what's his name? Djimon Hounsou.
Djimon Hounsou.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like, come on, guys.
Hounsou.
I'm not hating on the guy, but we've already seen this guy already on Guardians of the Galaxy.
But it makes sense why he's here now. Actually, now I like.
He's Kree.
Yeah, but it
In
made.
Guardians, was he Kree?
He was part of Ronan's squad. He was part of Ronan the Accuser squad by there. In fact, now I see why he joined like Ronan the Accuser by there. Because you remember the scene where Jude Law is talking to Ronan and then
yes,
Djimon wants to like step
Oh,
in
he
and
was
say-
part of Kree in
Yeah,
Guardians.
yeah, he
I thought
was.
it was just another alien
No,
race.
no. He was part of Ronan's squad by there. I think now after this is when he joins like Ronan's squad.
Do you always find it very weird he talks like this? You want what?
That's just who he is. Djimon Hounsou up
Does
there.
he
Forgive the
need
hater.
to give us a dark face type of thing?
But that's who
Next
he
thing he'll
is.
be like,
Yeah.
But his character always been...
Let's talk bad guys. Ben Mendelsohn.
Now, I don't really need these to see, but they do kind of complete the look.
Ben Mendelsohn makes like a really cool villain by the way.
yes.
He was so
Yeah.
chill,
Yeah.
but
Yes.
that accent threw me off.
Really? The Australian
completely.
accent?
Yeah, because these are guys from
Uh,
other place.
our friend from down under,
point?
our friend from down under, we do not know her.
Buddy, can I talk while you wait for me to finish my
Good day,
Down
mate.
under,
You can
good
say
day.
whatever.
That's a knife.
Good day, mate.
So basically, like, it threw me off because it was like, then Black Panther, these people are talking with some weird ass accent, trying to bring back to Africa, but they really can't bring it to Africa. So this guy is chill about being, alien and everything.
Yeah.
And he's even been bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's so, oof.
I think that was made interesting because I was expecting him to come as more like his character villain in Rogue One, as
But he did.
as whatever. But instead he was a much more like chill, just like
Yeah, it's like,
it's all good, bro.
it is what it is.
Yeah. Because I seen when he shows up by there, like drinking whatever by there, and he's like, yo, you guys need to chill by there. I'm like, this
Yeah,
is awesome by
what?
there.
It's like, yeah, you need to look outside.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't mind the accent. I feel like he delivered.
Yeah.
He played a really nice scrum. A very good scrum.
Let's talk VFX and action because that's what we usually go to watch out of Marvel movies.
When
Yeah.
Captain
What else,
Marvel
Max?
powered up.
Yo.
Dude,
I felt
Yo.
okay, you know what powers her, well, basically what she is, right? Captain Marvel, her powers are kind of like the sun reincarnate.
Oh.
She has that kind of ability.
Yeah.
So when she did that, I just saw the yellow sun. I was like,
Yeah. Do you think she'll be able to take on Thanos?
Hell yeah.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, because she's being tipped as the one who will come and whoop Thanos' ass.
I'm gonna end it.
Oh my god. Yeah.
But that's what I thought from the beginning, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
She's the one who can stop.
Because I think
Did
by
she,
now
like-
she's mastered her powers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
By the
even
time she meets Thanos.
Yeah,
even
yeah.
because when she was facing off Ronan, and Ronan was C-53 has no military capabilities to divert those.
You know,
She just threw that thing
I
back
love
to
the
all of
fact
them.
that literally she destroyed one ship and then she came from there and she just like
Boof.
and then just
all of it.
and then
yeah.
literally guys get around and looks at his boy by then he's
so
dude is
he's
looking
like-
at you just like
Should we?
Yeah, let's
Let's
bounce.
go home.
bounce.
Homie, let's kick it. Let's bounce. Let's get out of here,
Yeah,
man.
it's about that time by then.
like-
Yeah,
Are you-
yeah,
you had-
yeah.
I think we've been called.
Someone is calling. Someone is calling.
Yeah, we need to go back.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
my wife's calling me. It's dinner time.
This movie had an interesting the camera work in this movie is because I think we've gotten so used to watching like Marvel movies, so we know exactly like how the camera work looks like. But then actually had like really some interesting like unique shots by the cons like crane, like whatever shots, like zooming in shots. I actually was like trying to note some of the whatevers, and it actually looked pretty interesting by the like not what you'd find in your regular like Marvel movie either way. Is the whatever still recording?
Yeah, we good.
yeah. So VFX wise, you think it's all good? I mean, it's Marvel. They know what they're doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't spectacular.
Yeah, it wasn't like.
Wasn't a wow.
Yeah.
The only spectacular part for me was Brie Larson powering up.
Yo, that
To
yeah.
basically just releasing herself from
Yeah.
the grip of
Yeah.
the Kree.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
Yep.
Other than that, everything else. The other thing I liked about the movie was that team that was compromised of everybody with a different set of skills for different things. That was amazing.
Who, the Kree team?
The Kree team.
Yeah, I know. They're literally like an actual like you can see like they're like an actual.
They're
special
like a
forces.
warface team.
Yeah, exactly. a sniper,
A sniper, an assault rifle guy. There's a there's an engineer.
yeah, and then now you have like your big gun who's
Your big
like
gu- yep.
like now Carol Danvers.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Plot. What do you think about the plot?
Weak.
Weak.
Very
yeah?
weak. Very weak.
Would you guys nothing? You didn't feel the plot?
It was, I don't know.
What weak elements did you find in the plot?
This is how I know something is weak. When you watch something and it feels like a filler.
Yeah, that's true.
It felt like these guys are just introducing us to Carol Danvers to just
Just so
that we just chill.
when she shows up in
It
whatever
shows up,
guys
we're
are
like, who's this?
who's
Yeah.
this? Yeah.
We don't really understand. We just know this is a superpowered chick coming through to whoop Thanos.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
she whoops
yeah,
Thanos.
yeah.
But I feel like it was a filler and it was unnecessary. I feel like that whole movie could have been summed up to an after credit scene in one of the Avengers collective. I mean, Marvel, this is how you'd have done it. Every Marvel movies create an after scene where you introduce Carol Danvers. So by the time we get to Endgame, we know who she is because we've seen her in all the end credits.
Wow, so just scrap
I
the movie
feel like right
altogether.
now we're being like those football guys who watch football and say, you guy, mse mwingine hapo ingekuwa much
what
better
I would
game.
have done.
Yeah, if it was me, I'd have done this.
But honestly, I felt there was no oomph factor about that movie. Let's think about it. Nick Fury losing his eye.
Yeah. I mean that
But
part.
that was, he lost it to an alien, he didn't lose it to a cat. As we all
No,
put it.
that part. Honestly, for that,
Weak.
like I've always in my
But
mind.
that's how he lost his eye.
But you see, the thing is,
What
like,
did you want him to do? A fight scene?
yes,
Weak.
something really
Weak.
cool.
Very
I don't
weak.
know, something
But the
very
cat
cool.
liked him.
It did,
Very
and
weak.
But
honestly,
also, Nick didn't have anything.
but
You know what I mean?
you
Like
know,
he was just
we were actually
a guy.
making jokes about that. That like even the internet had like jokes about, oh, maybe he loses his eye to that cat. Then guys are like, nah. And then it's like the movie guys are like, yeah, that's whatever.
Maybe the guys also read what you gave the song and they're like, maybe let's just give them what they want.
And you
make
see,
it
but
a
see
cat.
again, it undercuts that scene in Winter Soldier where he comes and he's like,
Last time I trusted someone, I lost an eye.
the last time I trusted someone, I lost my. And it was like,
But he trusted Goose.
Goose is not someone.
yeah,
Goose is a fling.
A flunker.
yeah,
A
fla-
Which is
yeah.
a thing, which is an alien, so it could be
It's
an
not
it.
someone.
Yeah.
It could be a someone because it's
something.
It could be someone.
No,
'cause-
Flackens and alien races that are not
but
people.
they're animals, so it's a
Yeah,
he or
for
she.
me, I think that part like just cheapened.
Weak.
That's you see, my main problem with this movie by the way, is that it steps on the law of other Marvel movies for it to work. So there's stuff that it ignores, like flat out ignores altogether, for
Like?
this movie to like work. Well, that sort of like the cat with Nick Fury by the bringing in the Tesseract. I didn't. In my mind, the Tesseract when they lost it in, because you see now that's a part now they didn't fill in the gap by the because think about it because this movie takes place after, in the Marvel timeline, it's after the first Captain America.
Oh.
That's where the timeline of this movie.
And the Captain America found it.
Yes,
buried
found
it
the
in
Tesseract.
whatever.
Yes, exactly. So at what point did the Doctor, the Kree Doctor, find it, and now use it for her jet
The
engine?
movie is just weak. The plot is weak.
You see that stepping on other Marvel movies to actually like stepping on the plot of other Marvel movies to actually make
It's a
make sense.
fella.
Wait. So you're saying Captain America found
Yes, the
thing?
first Avenger.
first
yeah.
Avenger.
The first
Yeah, yeah,
Avenger,
yeah.
yeah.
He found the thing, and then
Yes.
he when he buried it in the whatever, then he was
Yes,
found.
yeah. Then the next
And
time
that was that was in World
that was
War.
in World War II, yeah.
So
yeah.
then
the next time
this
it
woman
shows
is
up,
in the army.
yes.
And then she's a Kree person.
Yeah,
Who
she
found
finds
an
it.
energy
Yeah,
source.
yeah. You see now that part, that's like, because the next time it
Yeah,
shows up
maybe
by there
just
is
over here.
technically in which movie?
Avengers. is it
Avengers.
not?
Yeah.
When
And in Thor. Was it in Thor?
It's Avengers.
it's Avengers, wasn't it?
No, Thor. It's Avengers when Loki.
Oh yes, yeah.
Loki was
Come
coming
through
to-
the
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
dimension.
yeah.
Avengers.
But did it not show up first in Thor when Loki now comes down to like use it for whatever? That was in Thor.
No, Thor.
Ah.
In Thor, Loki just wanted to become king, and he was just being a bitch about it. But otherwise, the Tesseract.
The first Thor was Loki even in the first
He
Thor.
He was,
was,
yeah, he was.
remember the hammer was brought to Earth by the dad because Nani was misbehaving because of what Loki did. So he
Yeah.
was one who was sent to.
Yeah.
He has
So,
to be. redeemed
Yeah,
himself.
that was my main beef with this movie.
Filler.
It ignored, and like major plot points by there for it to like make sense. And man, I get like Ant-Man movies by there have this same sort of like tone, but they never feel like filler.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Ant-Man
they never
movies,
feel-
as much
they
as we
stand-
know,
they
they're
stand on
just
their own.
they're-
Yeah, stand on their
they
own.
have a strong
Yeah,
story
yeah,
behind
yeah,
it.
yeah,
like
yeah.
like boom.
Yeah.
But this one,
Yeah.
it was weak. Let's just face it.
Yeah, I mean, I genuinely was expecting a bit more from
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I
The
mean,
cast, actually, the cast
I
is
didn't
what
know
carried
what
this
to-
movie. The plot let
Yeah.
it down, but the cast actually carried it.
Action wasn't bad.
I
the action
didn't
was
think
pretty
of-
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
action
really
wasn't
had
bad.
no, what should I say, ambition or emotion going into this movie,
Yeah.
because I didn't know what to feel about
Yeah,
it. It
yeah,
was just
yeah. Let's talk comic to movie. let's talk about the big reveal which they
Oh
did.
my god.
The plot
Spoiler
twist by
alert.
the-
I know we've
yeah.
said spoiler, but this is like the ultimate spoiler
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
gonna make this thing feel like a super filler. Apparently the Skrulls are good people.
Yeah.
Okay, Joe and I had this discussion where we were like, okay, probably they're extremist Skrulls and those are the ones we know in the comic
Yeah.
books. But generally in the comic book,
Yeah.
Skrulls invade Earth.
Yeah.
They invade nobody. They don't come and say, listen, Earthlings, hey, what's up, let's hang out. They invade Earth.
Yeah.
They infiltrate the Avengers. They take over. Right? They basically take over the planet in a sense.
I
before
would
they're
have
defeated.
loved to see. Then that's the problem. I would have really loved to see a Secret Wars
Reveal,
storyline
yeah.
by there. That would have been cool because now literally like with on a
There will be
Secret Wars-
continuity.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're like, who can you trust? Who can you trust? Who's a Skrull? Who's a Skrull? By the all this time you ask like, maybe the time when Captain America or whatever by there maybe he was a Skrull all this time, and that would have been like.
That would have been epic, man. It
Yo,
would be-
but
but
yeah.
they just killed us.
This
Unless
literally was like.
Unless they're gonna tell us the Skrulls they showed us in that.
Yeah.
What the minority.
the mild ones.
the
Yeah,
rebels.
Yeah.
But there's actually an ultimate Skrull race coming to basically just take over.
Yeah.
But then that would how should I say, it would kind of ruin why the Kree are bad, because would it just be that it's just that one unit?
The
for
Kree,
Akina
if you
Jude
think
Law
about
that
it
is
this
bad?
way, I don't think the Kree are either good
Yeah.
or bad.
What are they? They had
The
massive
Kree
resources.
are just a race of beings who wanna colonize.
Just
Period.
Yeah. No, but yeah, they're like
That's it.
evil colonizers.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
just
it's the same.
Colonizers.
It's just,
They're not
colonizers. Colonizers.
Not just those guys.
Yeah.
yeah, it's Starforce. But you see, the Kree can't really mess with guys like where Nani comes from. Star-Lord. You remember Star-Lord in the Guardians of the Galaxy? What's the name of the race that Akina Star-Lord were protecting that they handed?
Oh, the Zandarians.
Zandarians.
Yeah, the
You see,
Zandarians, yeah.
the Kree and the Zandarians can't mess with each other. You
Yeah,
see?
the-
So we
the-
can't say the Zandarians are also bad
Ronan
people.
was barking them up in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but that I get why they did that. From a comic book fan perspective, by the
Yeah.
most people are expecting, it's gonna be this. The Skrulls are gonna be the bad guys. As far as making them good, that was a fun plot twist, by the. But then it kills like so many
lot.
storylines that they could have done by there. I'm curious to see how they'll be able to like utilize the Skrulls in future. Maybe the Kree now are the ones in now this cinematic universe. The Kree now are the ones who are actually going to become the next now major villains. Because we know them. They've been introduced.
Is it that only in
we know the
MCU
Kree.
that they've twisted a few of the series from the comic books, or is it this is the first one that's happening, or does it happen often, or has it
No, the MCU always does.
Does its own thing.
Yeah, it always does. Like they always change.
The movie universe and the comic universe are very different.
Yeah.
But
that's why.
in this situation, we're looking at the Joker being a good guy, for instance. In DC.
Yeah, imagine seeing that by then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a major
A
villain
major-
like that by
or-
then revealed to be like a good guy.
Yeah, it really didn't make sense. But I guess you gotta do what you have to do when you're shooting a filler.
True.
Because
This
to be-
filler is
this
killing
filler-
it in the box office.
It is killing it.
It's a Marvel movie,
It's
so
a
what
Marvel
you can't
movie.
expect it.
Guys, you know when you pay, you pay because you know you don't pay after you watch a movie.
Yeah,
you pay before
yeah,
you watch a movie.
yeah.
Of course, guys are more like, let's go watch it. But
Yeah.
True.
But for me, the funniest part was when she gave him the pager, and then she's like, only use it in emergencies. I'm like, all the movies that have happened have had emergencies.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah.
this is not major enough for me to call her. Let's just wait.
no, I understand why Nick used it at the
Yeah,
last moment.
yeah.
It's
Like
because
that
he
shit
realized.
was- yeah, that
he
was
Fine, it
realized.
was major,
Yeah.
but I'm just wondering.
Yeah.
Iron Man falling through the sky.
No, that wasn't.
That wasn't
no,
that
that was
major.
not major. Like
That was
time,
under
The
control.
Avengers had already
Yeah.
like taken care of that by
Yeah.
already.
What did they take care of? The guy had, what's her name? Scarlett
So
had to do the
you
thing.
wanted him to
Yeah.
use the pager when
No, I'm just
Iron Man
saying,
was falling.
Out of all of those other things that were happening, you couldn't find any other situation that was an emergency.
I felt like that was more dire.
Like
No, I'm not saying it's not dire. I'm
Yeah.
just saying out of all the other things that
yeah,
we've watched,
Yeah.
before we knew what she could do.
You see, that's the thing. Like anytime of all the other Avengers movies, I always felt like they could succeed. But in Endgame, you're like,
But
hey,
they
this,
had succeeded.
like,
It's not that you're,
like
putting out the
this
product
dude
doing.
is like,
You have
it's
to win.
he's badass by there. Like things are thick by there, kabisa. Like by this point, Nick Fury. In fact, and then you can tell when he starts using it by there is when he looks around. He starts
Disappearing.
disintegrating.
It's
He's
like, oh
okay,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Then
mess,
he
it's a
presses
mess.
just in time by there before even he disintegrates.
Me, my question is,
Yeah.
how the hell did Nick know that Carol Danvers was not gonna dustify?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question by there.
Whole.
No, but
But it's supposed to be 50% of whatever planet that does it on, no?
yes,
Yeah, so
but
she wasn't
at
in
the
the
same
planet.
time, no.
It was in the
of all-
universe.
of all living life.
Yeah, living life,
everywhere,
every sentient, everything.
everywhere, Yeah, I think he did that on faith, like as a last ditch effort by there.
Yep.
Yeah, as
Okay.
a last ditch effort in terms of like faith.
We
or
put it
whatever.
that way then,
Yeah,
sir. But
yeah.
other than that, I was like,
Yeah,
plot,
yeah.
there's a big hole.
Doom, if you
I know.
hear us, please just send your soldiers because we're dying.
Let's bring this plane in for a nice smooth landing. Let's talk end credit scenes. What did you think? End credit scenes?
Weak.
Weak end credit scenes? Because what did the first end credit scene is them trying to figure out
What the pager does.
the pager does, and then
Who it is.
yeah, and then she just stand Mazi, she's just there like, yo, Mazi, you got here quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so it's like-
yeah.
I've just
Make
remembered
money
something
theory.
before we get to the end of that. And maybe it's because we missed part of the uni. How did Carol Danvers just become a super techie?
Super techy in terms of like.
That's
How she
hacking,
fixed the pager.
hacking everything and communicating with
training.
guys out of
That's
space.
training.
That's
That's training. That's
Yeah.
their training, yeah.
Alright.
Because you think about it, there are specialized like squad by
Yeah.
there in the Kree army. Like Ronan by there, basically, his squad is just could just destroy. But the whoever Jude Law's squad are like
Starforce.
Starforce. They come in. Yeah.
Okay.
Keep us, but they know what they're doing.
Actually, another thing. What do you guys think about the humor in it? Was it too much? Was it too whatever? Too forced? And the music. I like the music by there. It felt very 90s. Actually, this
the
movie.
music.
Yeah, the setting. It's setting by there. Yeah.
But is it 90s or 80s? I don't know.
It's
That was
90s.
90s. Yeah.
It was
That
90s.
Yeah.
The music was on point. The
Yeah,
cars,
yeah.
the set. The
Yeah.
set basically was just a 90s set.
Yeah.
That was dope. Music, what? Humor, I felt. Humor
Being
wasn't
kissed by
as.
mosquitoes.
I don't know. I didn't feel the humor. I felt the humor because I could relate to some of the stuff. But I feel like if I wasn't, an 80s born baby who grew up in the 90s, I would not per se relate to it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because these things I saw it there. I was
Yeah,
like,
it's like,
yo, Maze! Like
the Game Boy,
yeah,
like
I know.
Radio
Yeah,
Shack.
Yeah,
That was funny.
Yeah, that
But
was.
you see now, I found it very difficult. Like if there's someone new who doesn't know what all those things are, because that was like an era of
True,
the
true,
90s.
true, true, true. Very true,
Yeah.
very true, very true.
But hey,
Yeah,
c'est
yeah.
la vie, c'est la vie.
C'est la vie, c'est la vie, c'est la vie. End credits. People think there because the first one.
Weak.
It ties in with the other things. So it's
Yeah, I
fine
know.
to
It's
me.
by the, I think for
Like, it
most
just
people, by the
works.
just go to watch this movie just to see the whatever, just to see how it ties into.
Yeah, it just
See
ties
her power
into
set
the
and how
next
she's
one.
coming to kick.
Ass,
Thanos'
yeah.
ass. Yeah. The last end credit scene, I was like,
The Flurkin
Yeah.
puking the Tesseract.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
yeah. Yeah. It seems like we're all very lackluster about this movie.
It was okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
I mean, it like, I think what sums up this movie is, yes, you'll have fun in it, but it's not
Yeah.
something to write home about.
No.
Yeah. Like in the moment you're like, yo, that's actually pretty cool, but at the same time it's like there's no like,
There's no wow factor.
yeah, there's no, yeah, which sucks because like I feel like with these movies when you actually see how Marvel operates like a machine in terms of they've perfected that type of like making movies so much that literally it's like they can copy paste just and just make like whatever by day and have it become like a box office success. Yeah, yeah.
It's one of those movies I don't think I can go to the cinemas watch it again.
yeah.
Like I wouldn't
Also,
even have it
remember-
in the collection if I was, you know.
Even Aquaman, they were so excited. Did they not go and watch it again?
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Anyway.
Just whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's
Let's
keep
talk scores, ratings. What do we think out of 10? We'll start with you, Paddy. What's your rating?
Aye, people are gonna hate me because I'm a resident DC guy, but
no, speak
I'm
your
I'm a very objective guy, and if something sucks, something sucks. I'd give this movie a 6.5 at most. Just because,
Tough crowd.
just because it's a filler. And I feel like fillers are not necessary. These are some of the things you would have even introduced. This is a Marvel series with Coulson.
Hey, you can't introduce.
Agent
You can't
Shield.
introduce
And
her
I'm
there,
just
by the
saying,
way. Yeah.
create like 2 episodes
Can't
for
re-
this.
you can't
No.
introduce her there by
Or
the
just do what I said. Just
TV and whatever movies. TV department and movie departments don't play together by the. Yeah. In
Anyway.
fact, having Coulson is the only thing that links those two together. Otherwise, they never whatever.
yeah.
Yeah. Too far?
It wasn't too epic.
What do you think?
It wasn't epic.
I give it a 7.5.
Mm.
Because it was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
The scenes were good.
Yeah.
The casting was
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
The music was
Yeah,
dope.
yeah,
I could
yeah.
relate.
Yeah.
But
By the end of the
it
day,
wasn't like mind blasting like Marvel.
Yeah,
normally
yeah,
is.
yeah.
It wasn't.
True.
But so yeah, 7.
Yeah, I'd also give it a 7. I had fun. I enjoyed myself. It was good to see where she slots into like the main Marvel cinematic, whatever, and how she's going to face Thanos. But at the same time, it just feels like.
Could have done better, bro.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and it was like. This is more potential. Like I was like, okay, it was good.
Bravo, but
Yeah. So yeah, that is our thoughts on Captain Marvel. Go check it out. Let us know what you think.
yeah, please.
Yeah.
Comments.
Comments, subscribe,
Everything.
yes,
Subscribe.
kila kitu, yes.
And if you're confused, like
All
the way
of
I'm
it.
confused why Captain Marvel is female and the comic book sometimes is male and or Indian, don't worry. The comic book universe is different from the movie
No,
universe.
but Captain Marvel is female in the given the comic.
And he's also male.
What?
There's a Marvel who's male.
No, but Marvel is one who gave her powers.
Marvel is a guy who. Okay, so we'll talk about this after this.
So,
Guys, make sure you subscribe. Please follow.
yep.
Show us some love.
Cheers.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Jana!